guys, how y'all doing? Hope everything is well. Everything is good for me. Y'all got the flu, so my voice is a little scratchy. I wanted to come on here and talk about the family of four that's missing. They was they lived in New Orleans, and they took a Greyhound to Houston. Now, what the mom name is Stacy, father is Ramon, and the daughter named Jocelyn, and another daughter named Dora. They have two children, two little girls, two cute little girls. And they said the family. They said that they was heading towards the Houston East End last year of 2023. They said a text was to the family saying that they arrived in Houston, that their destination. So they had spoke, excuse me, to the grandparents, and the grandparents was like, "Yo, we ain't hear nothing from them yet, right?" So Miranda says, Stacy, that's the mom, father had last saw them at the terminal in New Orleans, because that's where he dropped them off at. He dropped them off at the terminal in New Orleans to go to Texas. So it said that was on November 30th, right? They said so. The daughter, she had text that she was there. She arrived in Texas. She was at her destination. So as she had texted him, she said that they're gonna go and get something to eat because they was hungry, right? This They said that that's what the uncle said. They said the uncle was supposed to meet them at the Greyhound, but the uncle said they had never showed up. When he got there, they wasn't there. But remember, I said they text and said they was at their destination. But when the uncle got there, he said they never showed up. But they did say they was going to get something to eat from there. Now, Miranda said they had contacted Stacy's cell phone, and they said this she was with the company Metro PC, and they said the last time she had used her phone was December the 1st. December the 1st. And they said on December the 15th, the phone was cut off. So I don't know what's going on here, y'all. So now, let me just get this here. They said that they had reached out to Greyhound because they wanted to see if they could show some type of video or whatever of them walking or something like that. So check this out, y'all. They said that the uncle said that once they had told them that they was at the Greyhound, when he had got there, he said when they didn't show up, he said, but the sister of Stacy said that the bus ticket had said they had went to Mexico. So they went from New Orleans to Houston to Mexico. They said the bus ticket said that. So they asked the sister, they was like, yo, your sister had somebody in Mexico? She said, yeah, she did live there for 2 months. She did live in Mexico for 2 months, but they're from Honduras. Excuse me, Stacy and Ramona, they were born and raised in Honduras. So I want you to see the family.
They might be in Mexico. This loving family of four is nowhere to be found. Stacy David's grandparents live in Houston. They're worried sick.
Well, we think about her every day, every night. We can sleep good. Think about her. Yeah, it's so sad.
The family is originally from Honduras, but had been living in New Orleans. David's father, Roberto David, spoke with us on FaceTime. He says he dropped the family off at a Greyhound bus stop in New Orleans on November 30th. The family was traveling to Houston. It's where they planned to meet up with the uncle of Stacey David's husband. Why were they wanting to make their way here to Houston?
She moved to New Orleans from Houston with her husband to find a job here in Houston.
That same day, Roberto David received these text messages from his daughter saying they made it to Houston. She says they arrived late because of a delay with the company.
They were going looking for something to eat and they disappeared.
Days, holidays, and months went by without contact, which is unusual. David Roberto says he usually talks to his daughter 3 times a day. The family contacted the Honduran consulate, who found this Greyhound bus ticket. It shows the family made it to Houston, but got back on the bus, stopped in McAllen, and ultimately stopped in Monterrey, Mexico. Do you know why she would have ended up in Monterrey, Mexico?
No.
Loved ones are hoping the family will show up soon.
So guys, that's kind of weird, right? That like you're in New Orleans, you go to Houston, you spoke to somebody, like they made it there because he said he showed the text of his niece, and it said we made it, we here, and she said we gonna just go get something to eat, and then all of a sudden they say you get back on a bus, another bus, to go to Mexico. But like I said, her sister says she did live there for 2 months. So, but that doesn't make any sense because the father, Ramon, he had got a job there in Houston. So why would they do all this bus hopping and all of this, and you have 2 small children? You have 2 small little girls. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm really curious about this here. I mean, I'm gonna do an update on this here, but I don't know. This is really weird that they would leave New Orleans, go to Houston. What you think could have happened? Y'all let me know what y'all think could have happened to them, because they actually did make it to. They made it to Houston. They made it to Houston. Because the uncle, well, he came. He came to the Greyhound to pick them up. Nowhere to be found. Even if they did go get something to eat, what happened to them? But they said when they got in touch with the Mexico, constable, they said she showed the ticket of them going to Mexico. They saw the bus ticket to going to Mexico. This doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because you wouldn't have never called your uncle and be like, yo, I'm here, come and get me. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have did that. If y'all was going to hop on another bus, y'all just would have did that. But for you to call your uncle up on the phone and be like, yo, we here, and just get on a whole nother bus and go to Mexico, that don't make no sense, y'all. That doesn't make any sense, because she wouldn't have never called her uncle. She wouldn't have never called her uncle. And then come find out your phone got turned off in December the 1st. Matter of fact, that's the next day, because November the 30th is when they left. December 1st is when she didn't answer the phone on December 1st. On the 5th, their phone was disconnected. Y'all, I don't know. Was somebody waiting there for them? I don't know what's going on. I mean, they're from Honduras, so I don't know what's going on. Why would they go all the way there? And these are grown, 27, 31 years old, and you get to your destination, even if it was traffickers, out there. I don't know if that. That doesn't make any sense. I can't even figure it out. How? But they showed it. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. The ticket that they showed that they went to Mexico looked kind of bootleg to me, and it don't look right. The way it looked, it just didn't look right to me. The ticket did not look right. Hold on. Y'all see what I'm saying? This is from this New Orleans Police Department, and they're saying that this ticket right here shows that they went to Mexico, but it doesn't say anything here. I don't understand that. It just says missing person. They have a docket number that has the Houston police, and it has some numbers there. So they were saying that it showed that they had went to Mexico. I don't know how is that possible.
Day,
Okay,
Roberto
listen to
David
this.
received these text messages from his daughter saying they made it to Houston. She says they arrived late because of a delay with the company.
They were going looking for something to eat, and they disappeared.
Days, holidays, and months.
What I had just showed y'all, the ticket, they said that the ticket shows that they had left New Orleans to go to Houston, but then it shows that they had went on another bus to Mexico. I just looked at it and I don't know where they're getting that from. Like, I don't see anything on that ticket that says Mexico on there. It doesn't say that. Y'all saw it. It does not say that they went to Mexico. So I don't know how they're getting that. I don't know. I don't understand that one there. Alright, y'all. We're gonna pray for this family, but I don't know because it looked like it ain't looking too good, like for them to be all gone and her cell phone is turned off. They ain't say nothing about his cell phone. That's another thing. They never even mentioned Ramon, her husband. They never mentioned his cell phone. So I don't understand that. Why they didn't mention the husband's cell phone. They did not. They did not mention it. So I don't know if the husband has some enemies or whatever, but we're going to pray that these family is okay because they do have two beautiful little daughters, Jaslyn and Dora. So we got to pray for that, y'all. All right, I'm going to go. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.